Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakester, welcome to Extra Crispy. So Bleacher Report has released their top 25 guards for next NBA season. I'm going to assume this is going to be point guard and shooting guard combined together because those are the two types of guards that I'm personally aware of. There's another type of guard, y'all let me know, man, because I'm lacking over here, okay? So let's go and get going on this, see what it's all about, see if we agree, disagree. So our method, Bleacher Report, it's important to know the method. Bleacher Report asked its best basketball minds to rank their top 150 to 200 players. Participants used their own criteria in determining order, but everyone was asked to consider where players would finish, not necessarily where they stand game one. That's important to note. Like, this is not how they are right now. It's how we expect the season to go, right? Positions to establish guards, wings, and bigs. We consulted Basketball Reference and reviewed the positions players spent most for that time, but we didn't ignore the eye test. Okay, that's fine. The results are in, folks. All 100 players are in order, and all three major positions have 25 standouts, starting with guards here, blah, 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 group. Okay, let's get it, man. Top 25. Oh, I swear you all got Kane at 24? Wait. Okay, it just said in the criteria that this is how you think he's gonna. You think Cade Cunningham, number one pick, the most disrespected number one pick in NBA history, man. 24th? That's some bullshit, bro. Why? Wait. It says there is a distinct possibility Cade Cunningham's rank looks blasphemous. Yes, Stephen A. Smith. A few months from now, sticklers will harp on the spotty shooting and the rickety finishing and the turnovers. Will they? Wait. Related. Don't be a stickler. Oh, wait. So this is Bleacher Report saying that they're doing Cade a favor by putting him at tied for 24th? For one thing, the spotty shooting, that was to start the season. Okay? That was. I mean, a lot of guard. Cade Cunningham, statistically speaking, had one of the best guard rookie seasons of all time. Yeah, it started off a little slow, but he finished fantastic. I didn't have so much muscle. This is going way too much based off of how the season started as a rookie for him, man. Not where he finished. And you just think that's not going to get better? Who y'all got him tied with? Oh, I swear to God. Y'all got this man tied with Benjamin Don't Play Basketball Simmons. I do like Ben Simmons. I can't hate too much on him, man. If anything, I might think that Ben Simmons being a little disrespect here himself. But, I don't know. Ben Simmons, we haven't seen him play outside of preseason a little bit. All right, let's see who's above Cade and Ben Simmons. All-star Ben Simmons, by the way. One of the best rookie seasons, Cade Cunningham. 23, De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, he was balling out to end the season. I ain't going to lie about that, man. If anything, maybe De'Aaron Fox a little disrespected. But then again, somebody has to be, we got to see who else is in the ranking, right, before we say disrespected. But De'Aaron Fox, 29, 4, and 7. Yeah. He might make the All-Star team next season. CJ McCollum at 22. All right, I'm cool with this. Fine. Klay Thompson at 21. Yeah, Klay kind of slowed down a little bit, last season and everything. But I do think a big part of that is just getting used to the pace, of an NBA game again after being out for 2 seasons. I think he'll be fine next year. 21 for him. All right, number 20 through 16. Fred VanVleet at 20. He's a go. He's great. I like him. Darius Garland at 19. See, I don't get this. Darius Garland, made the All-Star team last season. The Cavaliers were absolutely fantastic before injuries were concerned. They now go into the season completely healthy. You put Donovan Mitchell in the back with Darius Garland. I guess maybe. Hey, what was the stats that says? He averaged 22 and 9. I guess the only thing I could see is maybe by having another elite, backcourt mate and Donovan Mitchell, maybe that could take away from Darius Garland's overall stats. But I don't know. I don't think enough to fall down to 19. And I sure the hell don't have Darius Garland behind Jamal Murray, man. I do like Jamal Murray. He's a good point guard, but, much attuned to Klay Thompson. He's coming off torn ACL and everything. So, I mean, yeah, he's playing in the preseason, but are we really going to put a younger Darius Garland make the All-Star team below Jamal Murray, who hasn't been playing basketball? I don't know about that one. Number 17, we got DeJounte Murray. Yeah, I ain't going to lie. He's been looking deadly in preseason, man. Straight up DeJounte Murray. I think it's going to work next to Trae Young. I don't think DeJounte Murray's numbers are going to suffer because of playing with Trae. I think if anything, it could be the opposite effect. I think DeJounte is going to get his no matter what. He just really fits with that team, I think. Jrue Holiday at 16. I mean, yeah, if you account for the defense and everything. Offensively speaking, Jrue Holiday is not exactly like number 1, number 2 option on a really good team, but he plays his role nicely for the Bucks. It just makes you wonder, like, if you put any of these other guys, in Jrue Holiday's spot, what's the Bucks still looking like, right? All right, we got 15 through 11. You got Shea at number 15. I'm cool with that, but if I'm being honest, I'm expecting a bit of a downturn year for Shea, and that's not me guessing his trajectory of the rest of his career. I do think the Thunder are going to be one of those teams that are going to, like, slyly tank for Victor. I really do think that. I think not having Chet for this season, Shea's already going to be missing some time. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a chill year for Shea. I don't know. We'll see, though. But when he does play, he's going to be putting up numbers. So, yeah. We got LaMelo at 14. I'm cool with that. I think, another player that's been missing the season with some injuries. And I think literally same case where the Charlotte Hornets going to be, tanking for Victor. So, we'll see. We'll see if the numbers correlate. I think once again, LaMelo's playing. Like, he's going to put up his numbers, but it's not going to lead to team success early on. CP3 at 13. Can we stop with this? Like, we can realize that Chris Paul, like, as like from like a natural standpoint, like as a point guard, natural point guard, like he's good. He's good. I don't think he's better than some of those other players in front of him, man. I really don't. I don't know. I think with Chris Paul, we get too caught up with the name. We get too caught up with the nostalgia. We look at what he once was. We look at the assists with him, which is a good indicator for a point guard and everything. But I think overall talent and everything, I don't know. Like, I mean, Chris Paul is still a good point guard. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on him. I just don't think there's that many players that are, I don't know, like worse than CP3, like on this list. Zach LaVine at 12. I do like Zach LaVine a lot. Big time score, get you 5 assists, 5 rebounds per game. I'm cool with that. Anthony Edwards at 11. I think that's a good take. I think he can even, I realistically think he can crack the top 10. Then again, it's a shooting guard. It's not a shooting guard list. It's point guard and shooting guard. Little confused with this one, if I'm being honest, though, because I do think Anthony Edwards, I know they did say in the beginning the criteria was based off Basketball Reference, but and using the eye test to some extent, because Anthony Edwards was a 3 last season, right? So I could see, but he's gonna be playing the 2, probably the D-Lo, probably have McDaniels at that 3 spot, Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. Okay, that's fine. 10 through 6, 10, real deal Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal's good. He was struggling a bit before going down with injury last season. I think Bradley Beal has reached his peak as a player. I think now is the point where he's still going to be putting up good, decent numbers for the next few seasons and everything. But I don't think he's in his prime anymore. I think the trajectory is heading down, especially because of the injuries. And a lot of these players, I'm taking over Bradley Beal right now. Not hating on him, man. Just, like I said, don't get caught up in what has been. It's what's going to become. And I think some of these players are going to become better than Bradley Beal. Number 9, we got Kyrie Irving. I got to see who's in front of Kyrie. I still think Kyrie is a top, talent in the NBA. I think he gets hated on as far as lists goes because of like not playing and stuff at times. So, yeah, okay. Says when he's on the floor, there's no questioning his productivity. Yeah. Okay, Donovan Mitchell at 8. Cool with that ranking. James Harden at 7. No complaints. Damian Lillard at 6. Okay, I am kind of like in the realm of thinking that Damian Lillard's been like heavily hated on because he had like a freaking volleyball-sized lump on his body and couldn't play the rest of the season. Yeah, Damian Lillard, like he's top 3 point guard when completely healthy. He should be completely healthy. So it says after a down year for him physically and statistically. Well, I think the physically led to the statistically down year. Oh shoot, where are we at? Okay, yeah. Number 5, Devin Booker. Let's see who's in front of him. Number 4, Trae Young. Trae Young over Devin Booker, man. It's like, this is where it gets interesting because like we're so used to just ranking point guards against other point guards, but this guards thing, it's a little interesting, man. I don't know, like, who would you guys rather have in your team, Devin Booker or Trae Young? John Morant at 3, I'm cool with that. We won MVP numbers last season. Steph Curry at 2. I'm gonna guess Luka at 1 then. Luka listed at point guard. Luka Doncic at 1. Okay. Luka over Steph Curry. I could see why people would think that going into the season and thinking the season how that's going to play out. Not necessarily how it's been in the past, Can't hate on it too much. There's a few of these I really disagree with. There's a few that I'm like, okay, like that makes sense. Like that's got me thinking a little bit. What you all think? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.